Captain's Log, June 8th, Wednesday, 2011. This is SomerandomdudeIV, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum, Episode 14. And this is me doing a bad William Shatner impression. But anyway, on a serious note, last time, we defeated some trainers, and we got their shadow Pokemon, and we had a super long battle, which I had to cut out. And so, now, we're going to continue on our way to find Mirror B and Plusle and kick some butt. But first we're going to go over here and discover that there's nothing over there, so we're going to go back. As we're traveling along in this cave of ours, we see a passageway to the north. So, let's head up there and see what we find. Oh hey, look, a trainer. Let's hope he doesn't notice me. Ah, crap, he noticed me. Hold it. Don't think you're going to go anywhere when you catch my eye. Yeah, that doesn't sound gay at all. But anyway, on to the Pokemon battle. We have Ryder Twan would like to battle. Or is that Twain? I don't know, I can't tell. Twain. But anyway, we got Meditite. And Bagon. And we send out Yanma. And our Noctowl. Yuki's gonna be like, oh my god, it's a Shadow Pokemon. And Meditite is a Shadow Pokemon. And so Yanma is going to use Fight, and it's gonna use Shadow Rush on Meditite. And then Noctowl, he's gonna use Shadow Rush on, hopefully, Bagon. And so, Yanma's gonna use Shadow Rush, do quite a bit of damage, and I'm gonna get hit with Recoil. Noctowl's gonna go into Hyper Mode and not do anything. And then Meditite's gonna use High Jump Kick. Gonna kick to the face and do quite a bit of damage. And Bagon is gonna use Bite. And do a critical hit on Yanma. And Speed Boost increases speed. And Noctowl is in Hyper Mode. And so, Yanma is gonna kinda do the same thing again, except nope, never mind, it's gonna attack Bagon. And we're gonna call Noctowl a Hyper Mode. Ivanel! Okay, and Yanma's gonna use Shadow Rush on Bagon. And did some decent damage. And I'm hit with Recoil. And Meditite uses Calm Mind, which increases special attack and special defense. And then Bagon uses my Morning Breath. Jeez, didn't do that much. And Speed Boost increases speed. My breath, Dragon Breath. But anyway, Yanma's gonna use Shadow Rush on Bagon and Noctowl. I'm gonna heal Noctowl, and because he's kind of low on HP. So we do a Super Potion. It only does 50, and he has 100, but it does the job. I don't know why I keep doing crappy commentary today, but anyway, we use Shadow Rush on Bagon, and Bagon is almost dead, and I like saying Bagon like that because it's fun to say Bagon like that. And then Meditite's gonna use Shadow Rush, and kills Yanma. And Meditite takes some recoil damage. So long, Yanma. Au revoir! And so now, we have our first on-screen premiere of Flappy. As you noticed, it's kind of purified a bit. That's because of that super long battle at the end of episode 13 that I didn't include in there because it was very, very long and very, very boring. So, you guys should thank me for that one, for not including that one in there. But anyway, boom, Flappy's gonna use Shadow Rush and Bagon, and then Noctowl's gonna put Meditite to sleep, except for the fact that it missed. And Meditite is gonna use Calm Mind, which raises its special attack and defense. Special defense. And then Dragon uses my Morning Breath. And does a little bit of damage to Flappy. And Flappy's in Hyper Mode, which means it's not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna call Flappy out of Hyper Mode, and then use Noctowl to try and put Meditite to sleep again. Wow, that actually did quite a bit of purification. I almost did like an entire bar there. Anyway, Noctowl's gonna use Hypnosis. And this time it works. And Meditite goes to sleep. Nighty-night, Meditite. It's kind of funny because it rhymes. But you can't do anything. Bagon uses Ember. Oh man, I mean, Bagon uses Ember. And doesn't even do like 10 damage. So Flappy's gonna use Shadow Rush on Bagon and finally kill him off. And then Noctowl, I'm gonna try and use his turn to catch our Meditite, see if it works. I'm gonna throw a Snack Ball. Alright, so we got Meditite. And 1, 2, 3 times. And it's gone. Hooray, we have a Meditite. And it was sent to the PC storage. And so now we're gonna send out Numa, who is a fire ground Pokemon. And he's gonna use Morning Breath. Funny thing is because I used to think that Numel was just a fire type Pokemon, but it's a fire ground type. But anyway, Bagon was killed by Flappy's Shadow Rush. So long, Bagon. I will no longer be able to make fun of your name. And so now, Flappy is going to use Shadow Rush on Numel. Noctowl is going to use Shadow Rush on Numel as well. So here we go. And that does some decent damage. And I get hit very hard. And Flappy is in Hyper Mode, which means no attack for him. And Numel's gonna dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. And so, since it's probably gonna attack Flappy, and I'm thinking about what to do here, I'm gonna change Pokemon. I'm gonna change to Skiploom, because it's in Hyper Mode, and it's a flying type Pokemon, so it won't be able to hit me. And then Noctowl is going to use Reflect, because Numel is slower than it. So Skiploom comes out, first on screen premiere Skiploom. It's purified a bit due to a long battle. Noctowl uses Reflect, which raises the defense by a little bit for our team. And Numel uses Dig. And it's stupid because it attacked Noctowl. So anyway, so now I'm figuring out that, yeah, it's in Hyper Mode. So I should... Nope, I forget that it's in Hyper Mode. Oh wait, now I realize it, and I'm going to call that a Hyper Mode. And then Noctowl is going to use Shadow Rush on Numel. Or not. Okay, this is the point where I decided to change my mind, send Flappy out, and then kick Numel's butt, for whatever reason. And then Noctowl is going to use Shadow Rush. Oh wait, I probably realized it's because Skiploom is a grass type Pokemon. So, there you go. We got Flappy, who is in Hyper Mode, and then Shadow Rush on Numel, and almost kills him. It's like, and then some Claw damage. And you attack Noctowl. I mean, it makes sense to be attacked Flappy because I had Skiploom out. But anyway, I realized that Flappy is in Hyper Mode, so I have to call it. And then you Shadow Rush on Numel. And Flappy learned a move. What move that is, we'll find out later. Except for the fact that Noctowl's in Hyper Mode, so it can't attack. And then Numel's gonna use Ember. And do quite a... not that much damage to Noctowl, which is in Hyper Mode. So we're gonna use Flappy. It learned Cotton Spore, by the way. He's gonna use Shadow Rush on Numel, and then Noctowl. I'm gonna call Noctowl out of Hyper Mode. I'm gonna... Then Flappy's gonna use Shadow Rush. And kills Numel. And this battle is over. And we got ourselves a Meditite. So long, Numel. It's like, Anyway, so we defeated Ryder Twan. Grrr, my Pokemon were shut down. Although that was a question. And we got some money. Not very much money, but some money nonetheless. My Pokemon won the Knockout Challenge. You're no average trainer for beating them. Yeah, I won that same Knockout Challenge. It wasn't actually that difficult. I just had to put it in 2 videos. But anyway, so we continue on. And we decide to go right. And we find ourselves a trainer. Are we going to battle that trainer? No, we're going to go downstairs and see what's downstairs. Because I'm lost in here. I don't know the exact way, but then I realize this is probably the way that we're supposed to go. So I'm going to go in all the other tangents that we can go, and then go the correct way, and then beat Mirror B. So anyway, so now we're going to come over here like we originally were before, and we see this hunter guy. And we're gonna go up to him, and hopefully maybe we can sneak past him. Perhaps. Let's see if I can do it. And go. Crap. We were caught. I'll drop you here. Mirror B is sure to give me a reward 500 more, and I won't tell Mirror B about it. Anyway, I'll understand on a... I can't speak today. But anyway, that's all for this episode. Join me for next time whenever we play Pokemon Colosseum. This is SomerandomDudeIV, and this is me saying, see you later. Yep. The end. Seriously. So long, everybody. Do. Bye-bye. La da da.